the like button, hit the sub button, hit the notification bell. You understand me? Subscribe to my channel. Follow me on Twitter. Follow me on Instagram. Join this Fisk Unit army and get Fisk Unit tough. Alright, look. Victory lap time. Alright. But before I get into my victory lap, Monday, 8 o'clock, Church of Giants podcast. Alright. Make sure y'all pull up. I'm warning y'all, you're going to get hit by lightning if you don't pull up to my podcast on Monday. But with that being said, victory lap time. For years, I've come on this channel and my channels before this channel, because I've always talked about Giants since I've been on YouTube. And I've continued to tell y'all that Daniel Jones is better than Kyler Murray. Nobody believed me. Except for some Giants fans, a very select few. You know, Jonestown members. Because, you know, me and Kyle Pizzle got called a cult last year. You know, we got called a cult leaders of the Jonestown last year. So outside of the Jonestown members, nobody believed me. And going in to year 5, I think it's safe to say that Daniel Jones is the best quarterback out of that draft class. He's better than Stuart Little. He's better than Dwayne Haskins, God rest his soul. And Colin Cowherd, like, come on, really, bro? Really, Colin? Come on, man. You know, shout out to Haskins and his family, though. And he's better than that bum that Denver drafted. All right, and he's better than that bum that went to Carolina. Daniel Jones was the best quarterback in that draft class. It's not close. It's not. I don't think there's an NFL executive right now that would take Kyler Murray over Daniel Jones. Intangibles alone make Daniel Jones better than Kyler Murray. Kyler Murray would rather play Call of Duty than work on his game. Joe Schoen came out, I think it was a week or two ago. You know what? Screw that. Joe Schoen said this multiple times this offseason. It wasn't even in just one interview. He said it multiple times. It said, so are you in communication with Daniel Jones? Schoen is like, yeah, we see him every day. We have to kick him out the facility because he's always here. We're like, Danny, it's the offseason. Can you go home? He lives at the facility. He lives at the gym. Where does Kyler Murray live at? Matchmaker. That's where he lives at. Kyler Murray is in a damn matchmaker portal ready to pop somebody top off of Call of Duty. That's the difference. I want to know. I got a question for everybody listening to me right now. Is there a video game clause in Daniel Jones' contract? Does Daniel Jones have a 20-hour a week minimum study clause in his contract to stop him from playing video games? I just want to know. Like, for real, I could end the video 4 minutes in just on that statement alone. Does Daniel Jones have the study clause in his contract? Like, come on. Like, what we talking about, bro? Like, what are we really talking about? When Daniel Jones was negotiating for his contract a couple months ago, did he scrub Instagram and Twitter of all Giant stuff? Did he throw the organization under the bus and say, don't blame me for losing to the Eagles? Because that's what Kyler Murray did. Kyler Murray blamed the organization for losing to the Rams. It's not my fault we lost to the Rams. Don't blame me for losing to the Rams. It's not my fault I threw a pick 6 from the 1-yard line. Don't blame me. He didn't do none of that. He didn't threaten to hold out. He didn't threaten to trade. Nothing. Daniel Jones did his best Eli Manning impersonation and handled everything quiet, the right way. And that's just off the field stuff. Don't even get me started on the playoff victory. The guy Daniel Jones, this dude Kyler Murray has way more talent around him than Daniel Jones has ever had. This dude Kyler Murray had Hollywood Brown. He had Zach Ertz. He had DeAndre Hopkins. He had Christian Kirk. Every receiver that he's ever had is a baller. But they all look bad with him. We shitted on Christian Kirk. We thought Christian Kirk contract was a joke until he got with a real quarterback in Trevor Lawrence. And I'm not even the biggest Trevor Lawrence fan, but my gosh, going from Kyler Murray to Trevor Lawrence is like going from hell to heaven. We thought the dude Christian Kirk was bad. He gets with Trevor Lawrence, he get busy. If he was that good, the Cardinals would have kept him. Daniel Jones has had more success than Kyler Murray on the football field, throwing to Darius Slayton, the corpse of Golden Tate. Who else? The tight end that before Daniel Bellinger, we had a tight end that Joe Judge would never play. Then we had Evan Ingram who couldn't catch. You know what I'm saying? I mean, Daniel Jones has been throwing the rain. That's how bad it is. I can't even remember half the rain was Daniel Jones been throwing to. But yet, Daniel Jones won a playoff game. I wonder, if Buffalo knew Isaiah Hodgins was this good, would they have cut him? Or does Isaiah Hodgins look good because Daniel Jones elevates his game? These are the questions that you got to ask yourself. Darren Waller is about to have his best year. Jalen Hyatt is about to break out. All because we have the right quarterback on the field. Has Daniel Jones had the best offensive lines? No. Has Daniel Jones had the best coaching staff? No. But here we are, going into the 2023 season, and the Giants are prepping for a Super Bowl run. We just went and got Isaiah Simmons. We got Waller. Like, the Giants will never admit this publicly, but they're prepping for a Super Bowl run. You don't make it to the second round of the playoffs and just be happy to get there. No, the Giants are thinking Super Bowl. You know what the Giants are thinking? The Giants are thinking if we could knock off Philly, we can win the fucking Super Bowl. Because they're the top dogs in the conference right now. If we can knock off Philly, who's in our division, we're good enough to win a Super Bowl. The Giants have never admitted publicly. They're going to be humble. They're going to say the right stuff. But in their mind, they're in the division with the top dog. And if they can knock off the top dog, they're good enough to beat whoever comes out the AFC. That's what they're thinking. You know what the Cardinals are thinking about right now? Caleb Williams. They're stripping the roster trying to get Caleb Williams. Tell me I'm lying. They about to pull a process. They about to pull a Sam Hinkie out that motherfucker. They want to go 0-17. Kyler Murray. They don't even want him to come back. He's scheduled to come back in October. They don't even want him to come back. They want to tank. They don't even want Kyler to risk getting hurt or suck and ruin his trade value. The Cardinals are tanking, and they just gave that little midget a contract. What the fuck are we talking about? It's not a debate. This case has been open and shut. The jury has handed in a verdict. We can all go home. It's over. Daniel Jones is the best quarterback out of that 2019 draft. Kyler Murray is not on his level. If Kyler Murray was so good, did the Colts tank when Andrew Luck was coming back? When the Colts knew Andrew Luck was coming back, they were putting pieces around the team because they knew their boy was coming back. They weren't getting rid of pieces. When they thought Andrew Luck was coming back, they were building the team for when he got back. They weren't getting rid of players. The Cardinals are getting rid of players because they don't even want Kyler Murray to come back. They don't even want him to come back. And you gotta tell me who's the better quarterback. It's not a debate no more. It's over. The best quarterback of the 2019 draft was the guy that ESPN called a zero when he got drafted number 6. That would be Danny. Thank you, Dave Gettleman. We appreciate you. Anyway, Church of Giants, 8 o'clock on Monday. Y'all make sure y'all be there. That's it. That's all. Subscribe to the unit if you're rocking with me. My name is Fist Vegas, and I approve this message.